Welcome to another Replay Guy Hooray channel, otherwise known as the ARG channel. We are back on the air for Game 3 between the 1998 White Sox and the 1998 Anaheim Angels. Game 1 went to the White Sox in a marathon game, 4-3 in 19 innings. Game 2, the Angels came back and won 6-1 behind Tim Salmon's 2 home runs. And the series is tied 1-1. The winner of this game will face the number 1 ranked team, the New York Yankees from 1998. And let's get the pregame activities out of the way here. The home plate umpire will be Brinkman. He is semi-strict and semi-questionable. First base would be Cedarstrom, semi-lenient, semi-questionable. Second base is Scott. He is semi-respected. And third base is Riley, semi-respected. Some pregame roles. Cruder is patient till further notice. That happened in Game 1 for the White Sox. Today, Abbott, a reserved outfielder, is picking up the Delta sign till further notice. Unless they get into the game as substitutes, that won't affect anything. The White Sox are semi-dissonant, and they have their lineup is going to be Durham at second base, leading off. Cameron in center field, batting second. Thomas, the DH, batting third. Bell is the designated cold batter, playing left field. Ventura at third base, batting fifth. Ordonez is the hot batter in right field, followed by Norton at first, O'Brien catching, and Caruso at shortstop. For the Angels, their designated cold batter was going to be Hollins, but in the pregame role, it was changed to a hot batter. So Hollins and Salmon will be hot batters. The Angels will not have a cold batter in the lineup. Their lineup is going to be Erstad at first base, leading off. Edmonds in center field, batting second. Hollins at third base, batting third. Salmon, the right fielder, designated hot batter, batting cleanup. Fielder is the DH. Anderson in left field. Martin second base. DeSarcina at shortstop. And Walback will be catching. And on the mound for the Angels will be Steve Sparks. The Angels are semi-harmony, and the White Sox are semi-dissonant for this game. Anaheim Stadium, it's a grass field. It is semi-big for left-handers and normal for right-handers. So let's get this game underway. Durham steps into the batter's box, and we are ready to go. And it's a 2-2-3. Sparks is not wild. Slugger or utility for Durham. He's a semi-slugger. The decided eye says he is a slugger, and he is going to line out to short. Hit the ball hard, but lined it out to DeSarcina for out number 1. And I'll bring up Cameron. And we have a 3-3-5. Again, he is not wild. Cameron is not a sad sack, and that is going to be a base hit to right field, and it is then going to be a stolen base. So Cameron with a single and a stolen base. The White Sox have a runner on second base with 1 out. Frank Thomas coming up. A 1-3-6. Sparks is not an ace. Frank Thomas is not a whiffer or cold. So we are going to go to the infield drama chart. 6-6 is the first baseman Gold. First baseman is Erstat. He is not Gold. And he is going to make an error. So he bobbles the ball. It's an E3. And the White Sox with runners on first and third here in the top of the first, looking to make a statement here in the first inning. And that will bring up Albert Bell batting cleanup. He is a designated cold batter. A 1-4-5. Is Sparks a struggler? He is not, and that is going to be a ground out to third base, and that is going to be a 5-4-3 double play to end the inning, and Sparks gets out of it with no runs. So we go to the bottom of the first for the Angels against Navarro, and it'll be Erstat leading off. And it's a 3-5-6, either the same. Well, Navarro is a right-hander. Erstat bats left, so no. Utility is sad sack. No. And Erstat is going to single down the first baseline. And a leadoff single for the Angels. That will bring up Edmonds. And it's a 1-2-5 struggler. Navarro is a struggler, and that's crack, and that is a fence. We are going to the fence chart for Edmonds. Edmonds is a slugger. So we will go to the slugger chart. 3, and it's a deep fly ball to right field, bounces off the wall, and rattles around, and finally picked up by the right fielder, Ordonez. And Edmonds is standing on third base with a triple. And just like that, the Angels have taken a 1-0 lead. Still nobody out. Hollins comes up, designated hot batter. A 1-2-4. He is not a control pitcher. Is he eager? Hollins is not eager, and that is going to be a walk. Salmon coming up, the cleanup batter, designated hot batter. A 1-4-6 Flash. Navarro is not Flash. Champion. Salmon is not a champion, and he is going to ground out to second base. So it's going to be a 4-6-3 double play. But Edmonds will score on it. The White Sox get the 2 outs. But they do give up another run, and the Angels have taken a 2-0 lead here in the bottom of the first inning. And that will bring up Fielder. 4-6-6. Control pitcher, no. Home run king or slugger. Fielder is a semi-home run king. The decided eye says he is, and he will strike out. But the Angels pick up 2 runs, and at the end of 1 inning, have taken a 2-0 lead over the White Sox. Top of the second inning here. Ventura leading off. 1-1-5. He is fresh, and that's going to be a pop-up to second base. 1 out. Begonia's coming up. He is a designated hot batter for the White Sox. Another 1-1-5 and another pop-up. This one to the shortstop. 2 outs for Sparks. And that will bring up Norton. 2-6-6. And he is going to fly out to right field. So quickly, 1-2-3 inning for Sparks. And we will go to the bottom of the second. With a score 2-0 Angels. Leading off, Anderson. And that's a 3-4-5 iron catcher. Now both catchers are neutral. Does he have a good eye? Anderson does not have a good eye, and he is going to strike out. So Navarro picks up his second strikeout in a row. He's 1 out. And we are going to the Baseball Now chart for Martin. 2-2. Cold pitcher, no. And it's a line out to third. 2 down. And that will bring up D. Sarcina with 2 outs. 3-3-4. Ace of star. He is neither one of those. D. Sarcina is not a sad sack. And he is going to hit a single to left field. So with 2 outs, D. Sarcina is on first base for Matt Walback, the catcher. The 9th batter in the lineup. A 2-2-6. And he is going to fly out to left field to end the inning. No runs. It was 1 hit. At the end of 2, the Angels lead 2-0. So, top of the third for Sparks. He'll be facing O'Brien, Caruso, and then a leadoff batter, Durham. 1-5-6. Is O'Brien a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer. Didn't get the decided eye, so we will go to outfield drama. 1-6 is the right fielder Stoic. And that would be Salmon, and he is Stoic. 1-6. And he cannot get to the sinking liner, and that is going to be a leadoff double for O'Brien. Salmon just could not get to that ball. And the White Sox have the leadoff man on second base. And with that, we are going to go to team chemistry chart for Caruso, number 9 hitter. And is the batting team dissonant? Well, they're semi-dissonant, no decider die, so it is going to be a base hit. So Caruso with a single. O'Brien stops at third. And the White Sox have something going here with no outs. First and third, top of the order coming up, Durham. And a 2-4-5. Is Durham a hero? He's a semi-hero, but did not get the decided eye, and he will pop out to second base for out number 1. And we are going to go to the player experience chart for Cameron's at bat. Cameron singled and stole a base in the first inning. 4-6. Icon pitcher. No. And that is going to be a hard grounder to first. And the play is going to be to the pitcher for the out. O'Brien will score on the play. And Caruso moves over to second base, and the White Sox are on the board with a run here in the third inning. There are two outs, and it is 2-1. That brings up Thomas. Frank Thomas reached on an error by the first baseman. And he is going to strike out to end the inning. But the White Sox pick up a run on two hits. And we go to the bottom of the third. The Angels 2, the White Sox 1. First stat will be leading off for the Angels. He had a base hit in the first inning and scored on Edmonds' triple for the first run of the game. And we have a 3-4-5. And let's see. Edmonds have a good eye. He does not. And he is going to go down swinging out number one. Up comes Edmonds. Hit a triple off the right field wall. And we've got a 1-3-5, which is the ballpark chart. Salmon is a right-handed batter, so it will play normal for him. And we have a 1-6. Is it a small ballpark? No. And that will be a fly out to left field for out number 2. And that will bring up Hollins, who walked in the first inning. 3-5-6. Are they the same? Navarro, a right-hander. And Hollins is a switch hitter, I believe. Yes, so no. And he is a utility, semi-utility, but the decided die says no. So that is going to be a base hit for Hollins. So after all that, Hollins is on first with 2 out. Up comes Salmon, another designated hot batter, grounded out into a 4-6-3 double play in the first inning. 1-5-5. Is he a home run king? Salmon is a semi-home run king. The decided die says yes, and bang. That is out of here. His third home run of the series, as he had 2 home runs last game. And Salmon with a 2-run homer here with 2 out. Tim Salmon having a big series here for the Angels. Has now put the Angels ahead 4-1 here with 2 outs in the third inning. And let's see, we've got Fielder, and I believe that's going to be a strikeout. It is. So Navarro gets out of it. Fielder strikes out for the second time tonight. But the Angels, on the 2-run homer by Salmon, have a 4-1 lead at the end of 3 innings. Top of the 4th. Bell coming up. He grounded out into a 5-4-3 double play in the first inning. 2-4-6. Control pitcher. No. Eager or sad sack. He is neither one of those, and that is going to be a walk. So Albert Bell starts the fourth inning with a walk. And that will bring up Ventura, popped out to second in the second inning. 2-2-3. Sparks is not wild. Slugger or utility for Ventura? He is a slugger, and he is going to line out to short. Hit the ball hard, but right at the shortstop for out number one. And that brings up Ordonez, designated hot batter. He popped out to short in the second inning. And it's a 3-4-6. Is he eager? He is eager, and he will fly out to center field. So 2 outs for Norton, who flew out to right field in the second inning. A 2-5-5. Is Sparks a star? He is not. Is Norton a home run king? He is not, and he will fly out to left, and that will end it for the White Sox with no runs. They continue to trail the Angels 4-1 as we go to the bottom of the fourth. Navarro coming out here in the fourth, but he probably be taken out should you get into any trouble here in the fourth inning. 1-3-3. Is Anderson a slugger? He's a semi-slugger. He did not get the decided eye, so it's going to be a fly out to deep left field. Had he got the decided eye, it would have been a home run. So caught right at the warning track. 1 out. That brings up Martin, 3-4-5. And Martin does not have a good eye, I don't believe. No, and he is going to strike out. That's 2 outs. And we go to the baseball now chart for DeSasina, who singled in the second. And we've got a 1-5 with the decided eye. Cole batter, no. And he's going to bounce another ball up the middle past the diving shortstop. And DeSasina, with 2 outs, is on first base with his second hit of the game. Well, last inning, Navarro got the first two batters and then gave up a single and a two-run homer, hoping that doesn't repeat here in the fourth. Wallback coming up. And it's triple threes. Oh, boy. Utility or sad sack? He is not, and that is going to be a triple to the gap. DeSasina is going to score. And again, another run with 2 outs being scored. It's 3 runs with 2 outs scored in this game. And that is going to be it for Navarro as he goes 3 2/3 innings. This is a do or die game. And that's going to be it for him. 5 runs have been given up by Navarro. And the White Sox are going to go to it'll be interesting here. They're going to go to Bob Howery. Howery is going to come in. He is a right-handed pitcher. He has the star quality, the flash quality, semi-control, and semi-dynamic quality. So he is going to be pitching to Edmonds, who is 1 for 2 with a triple. No, excuse me, Erstat. Erstat 1 for 2 with a single. And we've got a 5-6-6. Howery is not wild. Erstat does not have a good eye, and he strikes out to end the inning. But another run for the Angels. And at the end of 4, they lead 5-1. We go to the top of the fifth. It'll be O'Brien, Caruso, and Durham. O'Brien doubled and scored the only run for the White Sox. Change the scoreboard here. All right, here we go. 113, ace or dynamic. Sparks is semi-dynamic. He got the decided eye, and that will be a ground out to first. 3-1. That is out number one. Caruso coming up. He had a single. And we are going to the ballpark chart again. Caruso is a left-hander, so the ballpark plays semi-big for a left-hander. And we get 1-1. The decided eye. Is it a grass ballpark? It is. And it's going to be a routine grounder to third base for the out. 2 down. And that will bring us to the top of the order here in the fifth. Durham is 0 for 2. 1-4-6. Flash. He is semi-flash. He got the decided eye. It's a strikeout. But we have the... No, he doesn't have a good eye. Durham does not have a good eye. So it is a strikeout for Sparks. And he has now pitched 5 innings in line for the win. The White Sox go down 1-2-3. And it remains 5-1 Angels. Harry coming out here in the fifth inning. A 1-3-6. Is he an ace? He is not an ace. Whiffer or cold. Edmonds is a semi-whiffer, no decided eye, so that's going to be infield drama. And that's going to be a 4-4. Pitcher gold. Howery is not gold. And he is going to bobble the ball that was bounced right back to him. And that is an E1. And here come the Angels again. With the runners on base. And they'll bring up Hollins. Hollins, 1 for 1 with a walk and a run scored. 2-3-3, ace or star. He is a star pitcher, and that will be a grounder to short, so it'll be a 6-4 fielder's choice, and 1 out. Up comes Salmon. Salmon grounded out into a 4-6-3 double play, and then in the third, hit a 2-run homer, his third home run of the series. 1-3-4, gold catcher, no. Champion. Is Salmon a champion? He is not, so we go to the outfield drama chart. And we have a 3-5. Is the left fielder gold? That would be Bell. No, he is not gold. And that's going to be a double. And now we have to see if he commits an error. No, so it'll be a double. And on that, Collins will go to third. Now Salmon continuing his hot hitting. We have runners on second and third. And with that, we go to the team chemistry chart. We have 1 out. 1-5. Is the pitching team harmony? No. And that is going to be a bloop single by fielder. Hollins is going to score. Salmon goes to third. And the Angels have extended the lead to 6-1 as they have gotten to Harry here. A 4.46. Is he a star? He is a star pitcher, and that's going to be a ground out to second by Anderson. But Salmon is going to score on that. And Fielder goes to second. Another run in. 2 outs. It is now 7-1. Brings up Martin, and a 1-2-6. He is going to line out to second base. That's going to be it. 2 more runs, and at the end of 5, the Angels lead 7-1. That will be it. We'll have a new pitcher for the White Sox in the 6th inning. We are going to the top of the 6th for Sparks. He's up 7-3. And he will be facing Cameron, who is 1 for 2. He has an RBI. 1-2-5. He's not a struggler. Patient. Cameron is not patient, and he is going to ground out to third. 1 out. Next batter, Thomas, reached on an error by the first baseman and has struck out. 2-3-5. Not wild. Thomas is not eager, and that is a ground out to second. Is he patient? He is semi-patient. Didn't get the decided eye, so it's a ground out to second base. Quickly 2 down. So Sparks is retired. 8 batters, the last 8 batters. A 1-4-5. He's not a struggler, and that's going to be a ground out to third base. A 1-2-3 inning for Sparks. And we go to the bottom of the 6th. The Angels up 7-1. New pitcher coming in for the White Sox, and it is going to be Castillo. So Castillo will come in. He has the workman quality, semi-flash, semi-control, semi-dynamic. He will be facing DeSarcina, who is 2 for 2. 2 singles. 4-5-6. And he is not patient. He will fly out to center field. Out number 1. We're going to go to the team chemistry chart for Wallback. Wallback 1 for 2, a triple and an RBI. 4-5. Batting team harmony. There's semi-harmony. The decided eye says yes. And he will take first base on a walk. So with 1 out, Wallback trots down to first. Top of the order coming up. And that will be Erstad, who is 1 for 3. He has struck out twice. And he scored a run in the first inning. 2-5-6. Struggler, no. Champion or patient for Erstad. He is neither one of them, so we will go to the infield drama chart. 1-3 is a third baseman iron. That's Ventura. Ventura is a gold third baseman. So that is going to be a routine 5-4-3 double play to end the inning. We have played 6 here in Anaheim. The Angels on top, 7-1. Go to the top of the 7th inning, and Sparks will come out. He'll be facing Ventura. Ordonez, and Norton. 355. He is not a struggler. Is Ventura a champion? He is not, and he will ground out second for out number one. That is now 10 batters in a row set down by Sparks. And I'll bring up Ordonez. 133. Is Ordonez a slugger? He's a semi slugger. Didn't get the decided eye, so instead of a home run to center field, it is a deep fly ball to center for out number two. And that brings up Norton, who is 0 for 2. 566. And that is going to be a strikeout to end the inning. So Sparks now with 12 batters retired in a row. We go to the bottom of the seventh, with a 7-1 lead for the Angels. Castillo will come out for a second inning. 1-2-6, and that's going to be a liner second base for Edmonds, so out number one. Hollins coming up, 1 for 2. 2-4-6, control pitcher. He is semi-control. He got the decided eye, so Hollins will hit a two-hopper right back to the mound, and there are 2 outs. That brings up Salmon. He's had a 2-run double, a 2-run homer, and a double, scored 2 runs. The hitting hero for the Angels in this series. 336, ace or dynamic? No, Castillo is neither one of those. Well, wait a minute, he is semi-dynamic. Didn't get the decided eye. Sad sack, utility, or patient for Salmon. That is going to be, he's semi-patient. Not going to be that, and it's going to be a single to center field. So Tim Salmon picks up his 3rd hit of the game. And believe it or not, he is a triple away from the cycle. 2 outs. Fielder coming up. He is 1 for 3, an RBI single in the 5th, and he is struck out twice. 2, 3, 4. We do have runners on base. It's going to be plate drama. 3, 5. Catcher Gold. No. And it's going to be a pass ball. So Salmon moves up to second base. Still 2 outs. And fielder at the plate. 245. Is he a hero? And let's see. He is not a hero, and he will pop out to second base to end the inning. And at the end of 7, the Angels with a comfortable 7-1 lead. As we go to the 8th inning, that will be it for Castillo as he pitches 2 innings. So in the 8th, there'll be a new pitcher for the White Sox. Top of the 8th, it'll be O'Brien, Caruso, and Durham. So the 8, 9, and 1 batters. O'Brien, 1 for 2, a double. He has scored the White Sox only run. 156. Is he a whiffer? He's a semi-whiffer, and he's going to go down because the decided eye says he is a whiffer. Strike 3, 1 out. That is now 13 in a row set down by Sparks. Caruso coming up. 236. DB control or dynamic? He is semi-dynamic. The decided eye says yes. And that is going to be a ground out to the pitcher. And then Durham is going to come up and ground out to third. A 1-2-3 inning, rocking chair inning for the Angels pitcher Sparks. And we go to the bottom of the eighth, 7-1. Sparks now has retired 15 in a row. Unbelievable. And for the White Sox here in the eighth inning, they are going to send out Keith Falk, and he'll be facing Anderson, who is 0 for 3. A 1-3-5. We are going to the umpire chart. The base is empty. And it's a 6-6. Leading umpire at third base? No. And it's a foul ball. Otherwise, it would have been a home run. So Anderson will remain at the plate. And Falk pitches again, 2-4-5. Anderson, a hero. He is a hero, and that's a leadoff single for Anderson off of Keith Falk. The 11th hit for the Angels. And that'll bring up Martin, who is 0 for 3. 3-6-6. And that would be a fly out to center field. 1 out. DeSasina coming up. 2 for 3 and a run scored. 5-6-6. And he is going to strike out. Falk now with 2 outs. We are going to the baseball now chart for Wallback, who is 1 for 2. 3-4. Cold batter, no. And he will fly out to right to end the inning. And we have played 8. The Angels, 3 outs away from meeting the Yankees in the semifinals of this tournament from the American League side. 7-1 as we head to the ninth inning. And Sparks is out there looking to get the complete game. He's got a 6-run lead. He has retired 15 batters in a row, given up only 3 hits in this game. And it's a 3-5-5. Struggler gilded? No. Champion. Is Cameron a champion? He is not, and that is going to be a ground out to second. 1 out. That brings up Thomas, who is 0 for 2, or 0 for 3, as he reached on an error. A 1-2-5. And Thomas is semi-patient, didn't get the decided eye, and he is going to ground out to third. 2 down. And that brings up Bell. Bell 0 for 2. A 3-4-6. Is he eager? Bell is not eager, and that is going to be a walk with 2 outs. So that ends the streak by Sparks. He had retired 17 in a row before that walk. We are going to the team chemistry chart for Ventura, who is 0 for 3. And it's a 1-6 batting team dissonant. They are. The decided eye says they are. And it's a pop out in the infield. And that is going to do it. The Angels, in convincing fashion, win the game 7-1 to move on to face the 1998 Yankees. The Angels with 7 runs, 11 hits, and 1 error. The White Sox 1 run, 3 hits, and 1 error. They had 2 hits in the third inning, a hit in the first inning, and then that was it. Sparks only allowed 2 other base runners the rest of the game, both on walks and both to Albert Bell. Sparks at one point had retired 17 in a row before walking Bell in the ninth, but he was in control of this game, and the Angels get the task of facing the juggernaut 1998 New York Yankees in Yankee Stadium. So once again, the Angels, who lost game one in 19 innings, have come back and won the next 2 games, 6-1 and 7-1, and they move on. Once again, I want to thank everybody for watching. Hit that like button or the subscribe button if you are not a subscriber. And we will be back in a day or so with the next series in the National League, which is the 73 Giants and 73 Dodgers playing each other in that series. So should be interesting to see how that plays out. Once again, thank you everyone and have a good night. Bye.